Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode number 8 of RollPlay. Far Verona. I think we've got all the giggles out of our system. Now things are deadly serious. So, Riley and Holtzman, you are outside of the kind of immediate scene where Nomi and Booker are lasering this dude. And there's this bright, unmistakable flash, the tearing sound of a laser weapon. And, like, you're not the only ones that noticed it. There are people nearby who are like, oh, shots fired. What's going on? And they're starting to kind of like look into the alley, and yeah, people are you're getting some attention.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything about that? People are going to start trying to investigate. Maybe someone's going to go call the loyalty brigade. I know you said that you were on guard, so I want to give you an opportunity to intervene.
What? This is a point of clarification.
Yeah.
So, Boss Ho is pretty well known on this planet from what we've gleaned. Yes. Like he has quite a bit of clout here.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. You don't have like a full understanding of Bosso's place in the greater social structure of Honglu.
Okay. In that case, I figured my character wouldn't. In that case, instead of trying to disperse them, I don't really have a way to disperse them, I don't feel. I could have said, like, oh, yeah, we're here on Boss Ho's work, like, move away. But if I'm not sure, if Riley's not sure that that will work, instead, I think she's going to enter the alley and warn, like, you know, Nomi and Booker that we should get a move on. So, in character, I'll round the corner into the alley and
you
be
see
like,
you see Captain Strand on the ground, kneeling in a puddle of filthy water, grabbing his leg. There's still steam like rising up between his hands. He has a empty holster. Nomi has 2 guns. Is pointing one of them at the dude like, the fuck down.
And I'll just come around the corner and be like, we gotta go. We're getting attention. Fast.
You
said that to both Nomi and Booker, or?
Yeah, because you guys are close to each other. So I'm just gonna come around the corner and be like, guys, we gotta go.
So I imagine in this moment of tension where you're like, you come around the corner, you're like, shit, we gotta go. Things are dangerous. Potentially the bad guys are on the way. We cut back to Jason, who I envision is just literally doing exactly what Mark is doing right now. Sitting with his feet up, just like eating some crisps out of a bag, just like looking at the ceiling, like, yep.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Yes. Can confirm. Also,
there's nothing going on in that hotel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so we cut back, and what does everybody do? What's the, like, when Riley's like, shit's gonna get bad, we got to do something. What does everybody do? How do you respond?
Well, can Booker see what's going on that way? I mean, if I have a sight line, I would imagine, like, if there's not a huge group of people, it's probably just people being like, oh, what happened? I mean, we're in a shitty part of town, right? Like, we're gamblers and people are. I don't understand why so many people would all of a sudden. I mean, laser pistol going off. Yeah, obviously, like, people are interested or whatever. But I don't think it's all of a sudden.
That's the thing, right?
Shot a pistol. Like,
it's not. Yeah, it's not that. It's just like, hey, lasers. That's something's happening.
Right. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
You know, like the way people crowd around to watch a fight. I'm assuming that's what's happening. People are gonna start crowding around and watching.
Gotcha. Okay. Booker's not going to immediately react and just like look at Nomi and just like kind of give her like press the situation.
Yeah. Okay. So I lean down to the guy. I put one of the pistols in my holster. I have one in my hand. And I lean down to him, to Strand, and I say, I don't know. Okay, so I say, like, come now, we don't have a lot of time. Tell us what we need to know, and then we'll help you get off planet.
He passes out.
Passes out? What the fuck?
Yeah,
okay.
He looks up at you. He looks up at you, and you can see him, like, tunnel visioning, and then he just kind of, his eyes roll back, and he just slumps down into the alley.
Whoops. Okay. All right. So I look at Holtzman and I say, Holtzman, get over here. We're gonna need to move Strand somewhere secure. But it seems as though he's not able to move himself.
Yeah, Holtzman, he jogs.
Is he bleeding
over.
out?
Wouldn't a laser cauterize the wound?
Well, how much damage does a laser pistol deal?
I don't know. Let's see.
We might have to stabilize him before we move, otherwise he might die on the way.
It's 1d6.
1d6 damage, yeah.
Okay. Would you roll a d6 for me, Anne?
Oh. 6.
1d6. No, 1. 4.
Okay, all right. So he's unconscious. He's not. I don't think he's dying. I think he just passed out.
Okay. Okay, good. I just wanted
You gotta
to
be
make
gentle.
sure
You gotta be gentle
on.
with him. He's lost some blood. He's not gonna just like get better. I told you, like, he probably needs a new leg. You blew a hole in his leg, but he probably won't bleed out immediately.
If he dies before we get information, I'm just telling you this as Max the player. I quit the show.
Well, that's what. That's why
it's been really good playing with you, Max. I will see.
I just wanted to make sure that we didn't need to like administer first aid before we moved him for that reason solely. So now that we know he's not dying, let's just
I would say you've got a limited amount of time. You've got like an hour or so before like he's gonna need hospitalization or like serious like a Lazarus patch or like some kind of like medical attention. And Nomi, you've got a handle on his condition.
He does.
You're a trained medical person.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Cool. So I tell Holtzman to get over here and pick him up.
Yeah. Holtzman comes over and scoops him up like a baby off the floor.
All right, time to go.
Okay.
We need to go somewhere that is away from this place, I guess.
Yeah.
But not
what
too
that
far.
might be, I'm not sure. Can we find another dingy hotel and spend weeks there?
Yeah, I mean, I think you can. I mean, if that's the approach you want to take, I think you could find another like dive that you could
literally
like
just some place we can go in that's off the streets, even if we're paying or not. It doesn't really matter. We could just go in the lobby and we have guns. Okay. We look menacing, so it's really just to kind of stabilize them. Whatever.
Sure. Okay. Does anybody have money? Okay. All right, Riley. So
I don't have a lot, but
I don't know how to tell like what money we have because you keep saying how we can like write it on the thing.
Oh, no, we can't.
So
not anymore.
I mean, you'll have whatever credits you had left over from character creation. That was just like pocket change.
Yeah. So obviously, most of my money goes towards paying off the debt I have, but I have some walking around money. So I have a few credits, but not a lot.
So does Booker. He's a little worried. I don't know if like you use your Imperial traced, credits for your personal account and alarms go off. This is a police control. Like,
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. Okay. So you want to go and just like find I think it would probably be like in this neighborhood, not so much a hotel, but some kind of like private like bedding venue, like a place where you can get like a private room where you can watch the races and you can bet from there, and it's got like access to the local net. Yeah, I think that's fine. So the group of you find one of these places. Riley, you pay the 10 credits to buy an hour of time in this place. And yeah, you've just got like a little room with like a table and some like cracked vinyl seating and like a flickering, like a shitty screen, like a 2D screen that is playing the beginning of the next race. And you come in here and Holtzman sets the dude down on the table and the door slides shut behind you.
Excellent. Are there cameras in here?
No.
Okay. How do we wake up a person who's passed out? Splash water on his face? Water?
I mean, you could make a medical roll to try to wake him up. Yeah, slap him around.
A medical roll.
Yeah, you got medical skills. You know how to make somebody wake up.
Cover
his nose and mouth.
What would the roll be for that?
Medicine. Yeah, it'd be like healing. Heal and intelligence, probably.
Great. I'll try it. I have a +1. 8.
Okay. Right. He wakes up, but temporarily, right? Like he'll pass out again. And I think you like slap him in the face a couple of times. And he like comes to. He's very sweaty and kind of pale. And he looks up, realizes where he is, panics a little, but is too weak to do much about it.
Mm-hmm.
And
All right.
yeah, and you have his attention.
Okay. Quick now, Strand. You need medical attention. We can get it for you. But we need to know where Pixis, Erickson, Mohammed is. My dog also agrees with this.
Yeah, there's dogs barking out in the street. It's chaos.
It's the red dogs.
He doesn't like what
They're
you're
coming
saying.
for you.
It's DMX. He's coming. So yeah, he like wakes up, and you're like, quickly now before you pass out again, buddy. Like you got to give us the information. He's like, he's dead. He died. He's fucking dead.
Wrong answer. How did he die?
The engine malfunction. The reason we're stuck on this fucking shithole planet. God, we don't have a proper brig on the ship. We were keeping him locked up there. Something went wrong. There was an explosion in orbit.
What ship?
He died. He says, it's in. Ho has it. He was supposed to fix the engine, but he just kept raising the price. And then the races, and I don't feel so good. It's kind of like you see him like kind of wobbling in and out.
Shit. Okay. I don't know what else to say. I guess he's just gonna pass out.
I mean, you still got some time. Like you can ask him again. You can slap him hard in the face, keep him woke up.
Yeah. I want to. Well, so how much do you owe Boss Ho?
And he laughs and he's like, What? For the repairs or all the debt?
Both.
Thousands. Tens of thousands now. He just keeps jacking the price up. I thought we would be able to make it big, but after the Pixis died, I knew it was bad intel. Fuck. Should never have taken the... His like head like bonks the table and he kind of wakes up a little bit. You can see him kind of coming and going.
Are you sure the Pixis is dead?
And he turns his head and looks at you. And he nods. And he gestures to his chest and he's like, so much blood. This is all over. And he passes out. You hear the like thunk as his head hits the table.
I just kind of slowly stand up and I look back at the others. I'm going to say, that is not the news that I was hoping for.
Shit. Thing is, how do we even know he's telling the truth?
We'll need proof, of course.
We will need proof, which is why I wanted to know if you knew for sure that the Pixis was dead.
I agree with Riley. It adds up. I'm inclined to believe him, but yes, we need to see the ship.
Which means Boss Ho knew about this the entire time and we're just playing his game.
For sure. But the ship could be more than one use to us. First, we could ascertain what went wrong and figure out if Erickson Mohammed is indeed dead by way of this explosion. We could try to figure something out. More importantly, there's a really good chance that we could repossess this damaged ship, fly it off this fucking planet.
And I kind of lean toward Riley and I say, Riley, you're very smart for a commoner. I like stand back straight, like I'm really proud of myself for that compliment.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
You pat her head too, like
Well done.
You're very handsome for a tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tractors are useful.
Yeah, true.
Useful. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Just leave him here then, I suppose.
Well,
You want to take him with?
Yeah.
So Riley, I mean, when Booker says that, like, do we just leave him here? You flash back to a scene of Yancey pointing his gun at a reporter and being like, "No loose ends, Riley."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes that noise when he shoots the gun. It's embarrassing.
And I'm
Not
just
really.
gonna shift awkwardly and uncomfortably and be like, well, he gave us the information we wanted, and seems awful to leave him here, bleed out and die.
So what do you
The way I
suggest?
see it-
Check him into the hospital?
Well, he might still be useful, especially if he knows where his ship is being held, because then we can steal said ship. Whereas right now, we don't know where Boss Ho keeps his ships. So I think we should have Nomi maybe apply the last Lazarus patch in her possession onto his leg. Maybe see if we can use him.
I agree. He could be useful if he decides to cooperate further. We're going to have to either babysit him and use that Lazarus patch like he said, or then just looks like,
So
you know,
so Booker, yeah. I mean, this guy has admitted to kidnapping a noble. That is a crime that is punishable. Like if you're a noble and you're responsible for that shit, you get sent to the prison planet. But this guy's not a noble; he's just a nobody. So you can do with him as you please. He also knows your cover identity. At least one of your team members' cover identities on this planet.
That is very much going through Booker's head. Nomi, your thoughts? Like Booker kind of looks at him, or looks at Nomi, because he's saying this because she said who she is.
Right. I look down at him and then I look back at Booker and I just say, well, he gave us the information that we needed, and I feel confident that we're able to find the rest of what we need without his help. Therefore, he's of no longer of any use to us.
All right. Then deal with him, Nomi. We'll get moving.
I'll catch up. I'm assuming they leave.
Yep. I mean,
great. I shoot him in the head.
Holtzman will do whatever Booker says.
Yeah, Booker's like, let's move. He might even say, let's get to it.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
So Booker, you leave. Holtzman follows you. Riley?
Are you sure?
Riley, he already knows who Nomi is. That
But
can
we're
trace
not
back
going
to
to
all
stay
of
on
us.
this planet any longer. We're going to leave. So, and we could probably use his help. It's his ship.
I have full confidence that Jason is capable of flying anything that we put in front of him. This man, and I look down
we have
at
to
him.
get it to Jason first.
I wasn't finished speaking. I look down at him and I just say, this man admitted to us that he captured and kidnapped a noble.
That's correct.
The fiance of a princess of another noble house. He is no longer of any use to us. If you have an issue with this, you can talk to me about it later. But for now, I suggest that you and the rest of you move on so that I can deal with the situation.
Let's go, Riley.
I nod and follow him.
Okay. All right. So we stick with the three of you, with Booker, Riley, and Holtzman as you leave the room out into the hall. What happens next, Nomi? Do we hear the like flash of a laser pistol?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I imagine as they're walking away, you see the door, and there's just like a flash real quick, and then that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Do you wanna like pat him down, or do you just like do it and leave?
Yes, I want to. Well, he had a cool knife that I want.
Yes. Yeah.
Does he have anything else cool?
Loot the body.
So, yeah, make a no roll, with intelligence.
Okay. I also kind of want it to look like he was mugged, and that's why he died. You know.
Okay.
So where'd my thing go? There it is. 6. Not very good.
Okay, yeah, it's just like a curved knife. You don't recognize its significance or anything, but yeah, you shoot him, he dies. He had his pistol. He has essentially like the keys to the ship. He has like
Nice.
the captain's like comm thing. He also has his radio, which you remember him saying like, if you don't hear from me in an hour, which was
Yeah.
about 40 minutes ago. You have that. So he has his comm panel, and his personal like communicator. Yeah.
What's different?
There you
What's the difference between the radio and the communicator?
Oh, it's all the same device. It's one thing.
Okay.
If you take his
Okay.
like comm thing, he used that as the radio before, but it's also his communicator. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So you take that. Do you leave the gun? Do you take the gun? Take the knife? Leave the knife? What do you think?
No, I take everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I make it, and I like turn out his pockets, so it looks like somebody like went through his pockets.
Okay.
As if you were like mugged.
Alright. Sure. Let's see. He still has some betting cash on him. He's got a cred stick.
Nice.
With,
Yeah, rob him
let's
blind.
see.
Take his socks too, and his
He doesn't need
shoes.
it. He's dead. What's he gonna do with him?
I
It's true.
mean, yeah, you don't need to make it look like he was mugged. You have
Okay.
mugged him.
I
You
mugged
just
him. Yeah.
mugged him. Yeah. He looks so much like he was mugged.
Oh,
that
those
he
are
was
such
mugged.
low.
I know. He only had 40 credits left on him. You just got him
That's
after he
fine.
blew all his money. So you
That's
get 40. You get 40 credits. You get his keys. You get his comm thing. You have some
Dual
kind
wielding
of
laser
like
pistols now.
curved knife and another laser pistol. Yeah.
Worth it.
Okay. All right. So Booker, Riley, and Holtzman, you are outside. Nomi comes out, and then the four of you go back to the hotel.
Yeah, I would think that's the next. We're not just gonna. We were gonna plan it. Yeah, doesn't make sense to just go straight to Boss Ho and be like, "Yo, motherfucker."
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, several hours later, probably like a couple of hours until dawn, you arrive outside the hotel, and come back inside. Jason, I assume you're sleeping. I assume you go to bed at some point. You don't stay up all night unless you do.
I think, well, I'd be cautious of Yance, so I think I would try and stay awake. Because I wouldn't want him sneaking out or like rummaging through rooms. I'm gonna keep that
All right.
vigilant
So
watch.
what does everybody find when you come back, or when they come back? Are you just like sitting there with the gun looking all
Like a
skittish
really,
out, or
like-
are you...
Yeah, like maybe energy drinks and stuff like kind of stacked around, or like maybe like yes, like coffee or whatever. And then yeah, just him sort of like maybe like with like a data pad, just like having like gone over stuff, but yeah, looking pretty fucking bored, pretty fucking tired.
Okay.
Maybe like yeah, scattered chairs
And
around
so-
from where I've been pacing.
So what's the read? What's the read? Everybody, what's the read Jason gets on everybody when you return? Like, what's the look on your faces? Like, how much do you think Jason can kind of pick up? Are you just looking like stern? Are you looking like where is everybody?
Booker's
now?
looking stern, like job done, coming back and recoup and then plan, get back out there. Booker's very businesslike. Like finally, some shit's going down properly. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of. Yeah. I'm neutral as always.
Riley.
And Riley, how are you looking?
I just walk past everybody and go to my room. Tired of all these fucking nobles.
Okay.
What about Holtz?
How's he doing? Holtzman's looking like a little like tired, but he's his usual unflappable self. He gives you a
Okay.
little nod when he sees you. Like, yep, you had a night too, huh?
Yeah, so like when I see him, like before they all kind of, well, Riley, I guess, just goes past, but like I'll look at Booker and be like, how'd it go?
And he
You get what we need?
he shakes his head and he says, we didn't find the Pixis, but I guess we figured out some leads. We know where to go next.
Look at Booker. I have so slight crazy eyes. All right, great. So what's the plan? Where are we going now?
Well, you are gonna go to sleep. Booker looks Booker looks at like the cans and stuff and like the crazy like barely hanging on face that I'm assuming Jason has.
Yeah.
How'd it go here?
Yeah, fine. Yep. Me and Ibanez have been here. Yeah, whole time. Just been sitting around with a gun, making sure nobody leaves. Just kind of give that like, you bet. If you fucking leave me in this hotel, like Jason is like, look, like I am not fucking staying here anymore. Like, and he's like, okay, great. Well, yep.
Get some rest. You'll need it for tomorrow.
Good. Great. Okay. No more trouble. We're not expecting any more trouble or anything.
Well, I'm not gonna say we're not expecting no more trouble.
Yeah. Okay. And then maybe like
you made it through the night, and there's no laser blasts in the walls here. And I assume Yancey's still in his room.
Yeah. And I'll look at Booker and I'll say like, and I'll look at Nomi as well and say like, he stuck to what he said he would do. He stuck around, but yeah, he's Yancey. You know how it is.
All right, well, job well done, Jason. Get some sleep.
I'm gonna walk with Booker though, and like as we're all kind of heading back to the rooms, I want to kind of just like say, I just need to talk to you about one thing privately. Booker.
Sure thing. Come with me.
And then when we get inside his room, I'm just gonna basically go to where I stored the gold, and basically pull it out and be like, I put this in here just in case Ibanez tried to get in my room. I think it's probably a smart idea to switch the rooms around where it's being kept. Do you want me to take it for the night while I'm sleeping?
Sure. That sounds good.
And I'll kind of like try and secretly put it in my like kind of not see
as
anybody.
you start to grab it. Booker's like, make sure no one sees it though. I know you've been up for a while. If you want to wait till later when everyone's all still, maybe that'd be best.
All right. Yeah, I can wait.
My door will be open.
Yeah. All right. I think, and I'll just look at Booker and I'll be like, he's definitely got his eye on this, and he knows that we're keeping it from him. He's got.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah. All right. Okay. And then I'll wait and then secretly like try and cart it into my room and find somewhere to store it.
Okay. Right. So when you come out, Jason, into the hallway, holding the bag, you see that there is there's a person in the hall. They're wearing just like laborer's clothes. They have a cap that they've taken off, and they've just got like stringy, kind of greasy hair. And he's trying to get his key to open the door. He just keeps being like, boop, 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 and he's just like,
he's on our floor.
I mean, you don't own the floor.
We own this floor.
Yeah, we
this
do.
Is our
we pretty
floor.
much own this hotel
fucking
now.
Our floor.
We own.
He's not part of the club.
So he hits the thing.
murderer.
It's like boop, boop, and it doesn't work. And he looks up and he sees you with the bag, and he says to you, because he like squints, and he says to you in like kind of broken space English. He's like, "Key doesn't work." Just stares at you.
Why did you do this to me? Oh, the pressure is too much. I can't take it. Why is this on me? This isn't fair. I will.
I mean, if Booker's door's open still, I could hear this.
Yeah, like I'll literally, if Booker, because like I would have just gone in Booker's room and got the thing. I'm gonna shoot a look back to Booker.
I don't work here.
Like, yeah, like nod my head in this guy's direction. Go in my room, put the bag down, secure it somewhere, and then probably pick up the fucking spike thrower and just just look at Booker like, what the fuck? Like, this guy could be legit, or this guy could be a fucking who knows.
Yeah, Booker gets up if you're allowing this to happen, to pass.
So Jason, when you go into your room, like you shoot a look at Booker, and then you go into your room, the guy's eyes like linger on the bag for a second, and then you go into the room.
Yeah.
And then he turns back, and you hear the like boop 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 a couple more times. And Booker, you want to come out into the hall?
Yeah. Booker comes out into the hall like, problems, friend.
And he nods, and he holds his key up, and he's like, the key doesn't work.
Then you might want to go try get a new key.
And he nods and sighs. He's like, all the way downstairs. I hate this place.
Booker's like dissecting him, every single thing, because he's just like, everything about this seems weird and fucked up. And he probably put that glance in.
Make a notice roll.
Yep. Booker's on high alert.
Adam, while Booker's doing that, I just like, I mean, I'm not a technical guy, but can I search the bag to see if there's like a tracker or something in the actual, like,
yeah. Make a notice roll with wisdom. Do the same. So
I don't know if
like this. You go.
Bag.
You go in, the door slides shut, and you just start digging through the bag, like, oh fuck,
like,
oh fuck.
I just like realized, like, if they have sent this fucking guy, I'm gonna use my fucking thing. I'm gonna use my skill.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use my skill.
Oh my god, seriously, all of us rolls.
Sudden panic.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're digging through the bag, and you're like, oh god, shit. And we see you come up with there's just like a little plastic tab with a red light blinking on it, and you just like pull it out, and you're like looking at it. Booker, as the guy goes by, he walks by you because he's heading back to the elevator. He just gives you like a slow nod, and like walks past you. So hold on, Nomi and Riley. Riley, you pushed by. You went right into your room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you get into your room and just like sit down on the bed, and like all of the tension of the evening when the door shuts, you like have some space to yourself. It's like a long exhale. Nomi, what did you do? Did you go back to your room? Did you go into the main room? Where are you headed?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my room and meditate.
Okay. All right. So we cut from Riley, and then we cut to Nomi. Nomi's like, posed, quiet face, like silent in your room. We get this slow motion like walk by of the greasy looking man, kind of giving you this look. Booker, like, I see you as they walk by. Jason, do you like slide out into the hallway, fucking risky business style, or what?
It's like literally like the tracker, like you like. Sorry for like DMing here, but like I like the idea of like the tracker like slow mo falling. Jason like literally grabs the spike thrower, like cocks it like a shotgun, steps outside, looks at Booker, and is like, tracker bag, and then like aims at the guy, and but then there's a hesitation. Yeah, like there's a slight moment of hesitation, and then I'm gonna fire at the guy. Like, I don't care if this guy's fucking innocent now. Like, this is too risky business.
Okay. You slide out into the hall. Like, here we go. Shit's happening. Roll initiative.
Oh, here we go. Where is initiative? Okay.
Okay. All right. So Jason, Booker, I imagine you're gonna want to roll initiative as well.
Fucking track.
Someone was saying though that I can roll it twice and take the better of the two. Is that wrong? They cited page 20. I'm just.
You have alert, right, or alertness or whatever it's called.
Yeah, can I be surprised? Roll twice. Yeah, it says take the best result there, so I will be rolling again.
Yeah. Okay.
Woo! A fucking 3! I love it.
Okay, so
take the best result, Adam.
Totally makes sense. It is the best result. You're right.
Should other people roll initiative? Like, if we start hearing fighting in the hallway, I assume that
I think after this round, then everybody, then Riley and Nomi, you can respond. So Jason, you come out into the hall, raising your weapon. You're like, "There's a tracker in the fucking bag."
Like,
so do you want to shoot this guy?
Yeah, I imagine this is 100% a no, but I don't suppose I can spend XP at any time during the game, can I? It's only at like the end or beginning of a session.
I think that's.
Okay.
I think that's.
I figured that would be the case, but hey,
it may not be. Let me check for you. If you're just like, wait a second, I'm way better than I thought I was at shooting this gun.
Shooting guns, yeah.
I mean, okay, man, that's the thing. Let me take a look. Let's see, advancement, I think it's called. Is Jason suddenly much cooler? Did you gain a level? Are you level 3?
I have 1 unspent skill point, and I can raise.
Oh, you're just hanging onto your points.
I just have 1 point, and I'm like, I kind of want to be better at shooting right now.
Let's see.
Sorry
Gain
to
and
slow
spend.
the game
If you just have a banked point that you want to spend, go ahead and just spend it now.
Yes.
Kill him!
Yeah,
Kill him, Jason! Ice this dude!
Wait a second. So you bring up your
now
your
I have a
spike-
plus
your spike
1
thrower.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I bring up the spike thrower, and yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Burst mode, yes.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so Nomi and Lamar, you are ripped out of your reverie by this like series of tearing noises. So this gun fires a cloud of like hyper fast. It's a burst shotgun. So it's 3 quick shots of a cluster of flechettes. Booker, the hallway is suddenly going to be like porcupined with these like fucking like shredder pieces of metal. Yeah.
I like the idea is that
Flechette's a dangerous business.
it's just on burst mode, and Jason forgot to change it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you just liquefy the dude. His AC is only 12.
Fuck.
So you just like, yeah, he does not. Let's see how many hit points he had. Let's just see. He had 6, so that's good. You almost kill him twice. And you're definitely within range, and you just like the guy goes from being a person to being like a head and shoulders, and then a red cloud, and then hips and legs. So you just blast the middle of him
That's why
out.
they call us the Red Murderers.
And there's just like a gristly thump, and we see Booker, and Booker, you are covered in blood, just sprayed as the dude goes down.
Yeah, Booker does one of these like.
Riley, and Nomi, what are you two doing?
My door flies open and I fly out, and immediately I'm just like, what the fuck?
I was meditating. I was interrupted. My door also flies open, and I come out in the hallway, and I just like I look around, and my eyes are just like so wide, and I look at Jason and I say, "What the criffing hell are you doing?"
We have got to move now.
I've ever heard. No, me.
Yeah. Like, we have got to start moving now. There was a tracker in the bag. That guy ballsed it. He's probably got backup right nearby.
How the fuck is there a tracker?
Holtzman and Yancey both bust into the hallway too, like guns ready. Just like everybody has rushed into the hall. Like we heard that. That's an unmistakable noise, and there's like viscera everywhere.
All right, we're moving to the ship now. Everyone, grab your shit. We're going.
No, I just go back in my room and gather all my shit.
Mm-hmm.
I grab the bag.
Okay. Bill.
Yep, that's
so you all grab your stuff. It only takes a second. Everybody's like military professionals. You run in, grab your shit, rush back into the hall. And where are you going?
To the ship, our ship, the one that's been parked. That is now our
heading
safe
back to your ship.
Our shuttle.
Yep.
Okay.
Our shuttle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
The tracker's still on the floor.
Okay.
Like, can I also I want to shoot a look at Yancey and just be like, fucking tell me if you put that tracker in that bag or if you just missed it. Because if that's your fucking tracker, this situation is very fucking different.
Yeah, and he looks at you and he grins and he shrugs and he's like, "What can I say? It was dark."
Fuck.
And he looks like he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna fight some fuckers now." Like he looks pretty stoked.
I just kind of like one-handed cock the fucking shotgun in his face, just like.
Yeah.
As you say that though, Booker's like, "Not the time, not the place. Let's move."
Okay, so where are you heading? Are you like going for the elevator?
To our shuttle that's been like alone by itself.
Oh yeah, no, I know once you leave the building, but it's not going to be that easy. So Where are you going? Are you going to the elevator or are you going to like
back entrance, Adam?
There would be stairs that would lead up and down, like emergency stairs.
Is there a door that says don't open this door?
No.
Okay.
Okay, great.
No. I mean, there's like an emergency exit. So you want to take the stairs?
With the stairs that just go up?
No, they go up and down. They're like emergency stairs in case the elevator doesn't work.
Sure.
On
Yeah,
fire.
we're not going to take the elevators.
Okay. All right. So you move for the stairs. We cut to downstairs. And in the lobby, we see a bunch of like paramilitaries moving into the lobby. They have assault rifles. They have like black gear. They have like goggles on, and they're moving in, and they all have these like red armbands, and they're rushing in and setting up positions in the lobby. As the door swings shut on the stairwell, we see the horrible mangled body, and we hear the squeal of like a walkie-talkie, and then like some garbled like whatever talk. But yeah, so you get into the stairwell, and what are you gonna do? Like start heading downstairs? The stairs are only wide enough for like one person, so you're all kind of like waving.
Do we have any indication or noise that's going up the stairwell of like paramilitary dudes coming in?
They're not going into the stairs as far as you know. No.
Do the stairs go to the lobby?
Yes, they go up to the roof and down to the like the lobby. There might now you've never been in this stairwell. There might be a back exit, like into an alley or something.
Right.
So we'd check for a back exit, and also, given the situation, and this is like you said, the hotel is connected to all the buildings on the side. So if we get to the roof, we can potentially move over to another building.
Yes, yeah, everything is very clustered together, and like.
Then that's what Booker wants. Yeah, Booker tells everybody we're going to the roof, and we're going to go to the on the roofs. That's the best.
Okay.
That's the best option. That's where we're headed. Straight up to the roof.
We're going up.
If the door's not open, we blast it open or kick it open.
Okay, so you start running up to the roof. We see downstairs. We see a cadre of these dudes kick the emergency door open and start heading upstairs.
As they head upstairs, Booker grabs a grenade and throws it down.
I was gonna say, so you hear the banging of the door open, and you hear footsteps. You hear people like rushing upstairs, gear rattling, and so you want to lean over and yank a grenade and huck it down there. Okay, all right. So make an attack. Grenades, I think are. Grenades are
cool. So
okay, yeah, roll.
Yeah,
I mean, Yancey agrees. Yancey's like, fuck yeah, I already killed a ton of these nerds. So a grenade is a roll against AC 10. So you just pull it and drop it down the center of the stairwell.
Just D20 against AC of 10. You said?
Yeah. Let me check. You may have it.
Tell me what I'm rolling in, because I don't know if I have it in my inventory. I know we have.
Yeah, you don't have it set up in your inventory as a weapon.
Right,
so go ahead and roll. Just roll a D20. And you have an attack bonus of 1, and it uses I think with grenades. Let me see.
Do you get the +1 warrior?
They can be thrown with exert or shoot. So if you have a bonus for either of those.
Yeah, I have a
so
+1.
Roll a D. Roll it. Yep. So roll a D20. You're going to add your dex of +1, your shoot of +1, and your attack bonus. So D20 +3.
Gotcha. There we go. Nailed it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you just yank the grenade, chuck it down the stairs. You hear it like clatter off of a couple of the concrete stairs. Roll 2d6.
Okay. 2d6. Whoops, that's not the roll. Give me a second.
Yeah, try that.
I'm trying to change it so it rolls both of them at the same time. 2d6, just no bonus?
Yep, just 2d6 damage per grenade. Will hit everybody in range. Okay, so they're far enough down the stairs that it doesn't like land right amongst them. So it like bounces down the couple of stairs and then boom, goes off. There's a cloud of shattered concrete, fragments of shrapnel go everywhere. Whoever the guy is in front, he takes like a hit and stumbles back. He falls back, and a couple more of them like come rushing up the stairs. But you bought yourself probably enough time to get you like up to the roof before they bust out there. So you're in the back because you stayed back to drop the grenade. Who's leading? Who's in the front? Who's the person at the top of the stairs?
Me.
Okay.
I was going to say, I don't think it would be.
Does it matter?
bag. I think I'd be.
I
In the
mean,
middle.
you know, it might. Okay. So Nomi, you come rushing up to the top. You're not that far away from Booker. Booker's like down a little behind you. So you come running up to the top. You get your gun in your hand. There is a like an emergency door with a panel for opening it. What are you gonna do?
I hit the panel to open the door.
Okay. So you hit it, and it slides open. And then you see outside the roof. So there's a flat, expansive roof. There's a there's probably like a bench or something. There's a bunch of like cigarette butts all over the top of the roof. And the thick atmosphere. And it's nighttime. There's probably like a bit of a storm that's like whipped up. So there's some rain and the neon lights of all of the other nearby buildings. So yeah, doors open. You can see the roof.
Okay. Can I roll like a notice or something to see if there's any like Oni's like danger sense? Like, is there anyone up here? Do they notice that we've gone this way? Was there anyone waiting for us to come out this door or like that kind of thing?
Right. So you like put your hand up, like hang on, and then take a look around.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Make a notice roll with wisdom. But at -1 because it's dark and complicated outside.
It's very sudden. Oh, cool. Nice.
No, there's this like clash of like bright pink and green like ads blaring down at you, and when you open the door, I think you catch the brightest part of like an acre ad. So this enormous white trapezoid just like blinds you for a second, and then you hear that like. You can't hear the gun going off, but you hear the popping sound as the bullets are like going past you or hitting the wall. And I want to see if you get hit by the person who is shooting at you. What's your armor class?
If I do. I don't. 13. 13.
13? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, so you're going to take a hit.
I might die, actually. I only have 3 HP.
Shit.
Okay, and it's +2, I think, for this. Okay, so who is directly behind Nomi? Who catches Nomi as she takes the burst and falls backwards?
I would say it'd be me.
Okay, all right. So here's what happens. Nomi comes up, pops the door, goes to look. There's this bright white light, and then you just hear like, and Nomi is thrown back into you. You stagger back a step, and she goes like limp and starts like falling down.
I'm gonna grab her in both arms.
Okay.
Since my gun isn't drawn, pull her away from the door and be like, Jason, clear the door.
Okay.
And just like try to get her out of the doorway so they can't shoot
the door. Yeah, the door automatically slides shut. It takes a couple more hits. You see one bullet rip through the door and like go up above you and hit the wall. Another one hits, but not hard enough to break it. There's like spalling on the inside of the door. And yeah, Riley pulls Nomi back, and Jason, you're getting yelled at by Riley.
Okay.
Yancey is behind you, and when Riley yells at you to be like, do the thing, Yancey looks at you like he's curious to see what you're doing.
Okay. I'll look at Riley and I'll say like, she should have a Lazarus patch on her. I gave her mine, and then I'll look back to Holtzman and Yancey and be like, I cover and fire, like, you know, we need to get out there. We need to get fucking something. And then I would definitely.
Yancey tucks he holsters his pistol and he puts his hand out to you and he's like, give me the spike thrower, I'll cover you.
Isn't that his only gun?
And he puts his hand out.
He had a pistol out, right?
I was asking as a player.
Yeah, he had a pistol. So he tucks the pistol away and he puts his hand out to you, and you're looking at Riley holding Nomi, and he's like, give me the gun, I'll cover you.
Nomi's down. We need to fucking get out of here. Jason owes Nomi a lot. I give him the fucking spike thrower.
Cool. He takes it, cocks it, and goes up to the door, and he looks at Holtzman, and the two of them fade into the background, like communicating their like plan. Riley, you are holding Nomi limp in your arms. What's everybody doing?
Oh, can I pull my laser pistol as well, by the way?
Booker's while this is going.
You're gonna need both hands if you want to take care of Nomi. You can't. You like.
Oh, I see. Well, no, Riley's got Nomi, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So I'll pull the laser pistol, but I'll try and help the guys clear the door.
Okay. Where is the bag of gold?
Me.
So you're gonna have it just like on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm the strongest. Right. It makes sense for me to carry it.
Yeah.
Totally.
Does she have like one bullet wound or multiple?
She got hit a couple of times. What kind of armor are you wearing, Nomi?
The best kind.
Secure clothing.
Okay. Yeah. So you can see where the armor is like damaged. It ate the first shot, but the second two hit her. And then you got blood like all over your hands. Your metal hands.
She is the only healer in our group, correct?
No one else. She has. She has a Lazarus patch on her.
Oh no, I just meant like Booker. You don't have. Jason,
I don't believe I have healing. I didn't take healing because I think
neither of you know how to heal.
I don't know how to heal, but Booker, I do a dose of lift.
Booker's around behind you.
Okay. Well, in that case,
yeah. If you Jason, if you stabilize her, the lift will like get her back up on her feet. But
but we need the patch to work, and I think out of all of us, I probably have the highest intelligence. So it's probably best used in my hands. That's what I was asking the player. I was like trying to. I think I do. I don't have heal as a skill, but I think we're better off with me trying to apply it. Sorry, theory crafting. I'm trying to strategize.
No, it totally makes sense.
It also makes sense. You're an engineer, like
that would make sense.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and since Jason's relayed that information to me, take the search her person for the Lazarus patch, and with shaking hands attempt to apply it to wherever it looks like she's bleeding them. Okay. Well, you said her armor caught one bullet, I think is what you said.
Yeah. She's got like central mass injuries. Hopefully she doesn't have like a punctured lung or whatever, but
well, the armor is useless now, so I'm gonna take out my engineering shears and just remove it so I can get at her wound. Yeah, should be able to rip right through it. And then I'm just gonna apply the patch to where the bullet wound is and hope that I do it right.
Okay. So yeah, you have a free, uninterrupted attempt at this because Booker stayed back to like hold them. Now, Booker, you're around behind, so depending on how this goes, you can stay here and try to like covering fire. What you have a pistol?
That's what I'm doing. I'm raining another grenade down onto them.
Okay, so you could stay in place and keep trying to grenade them. That's totally a valid strategy.
Or shoot them behind stairs and cover. That doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna keep blowing up their entrance point.
Okay, so the difficulty with the Lazarus patch, you're right there. She's in your arms already. It's difficulty 6. So you're gonna roll heal with your intelligence or I think it's intelligence or dexterity. Let me double check. Yeah, int heal or dex heal, whichever you prefer.
Okay.
Difficulty is 6 because it's this first turn.
Oh God.
Okay, all right.
God bless my intelligence.
So she's not gonna die. You slap the patch on her. The patch is automated. Little like panel. It activates. The thing runs down, injects her with a bunch of drugs. The panel blinks a couple of times, like orange, and then turns green. Green is how you know it works. Green means alive. But she's still comatose. She's still unconscious. Right. And if she takes any more damage, she's toast. So Yancey, you hear the like popping, like tearing noise as Yancey boots the door and like fires outside. And then him and Holtzman run out into the rain. So Yancey takes a couple of shots, and then he's like, go. And Holtzman runs outside. And
let's
see. 14 or higher. Nope. Holtzman takes a hit. So they shoot him. He doesn't get to cover before they get at him. So let's see if he gets shot. Oof.
Oh, fucking 20. Holtzman, no.
Okay, so there's a burst of projectile fire from outside. Holtzman runs out into the same fucking ambush, takes 6 damage, and he face plants into the mud. Like he just drops on the roof. Yancey looks back at you and he's like, "We got a man down." And then Booker, you want to throw another grenade downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make another attack roll.
Yeah.
So D20 plus 3.
I wish I had
10 or better.
grenade.
Right.
Let me get my thing. D20 plus 3, right?
Yes. Yep. Okay, you're fine because you only need a 10 or better. So you just huck it down there. So you're single-handedly keeping the cadre like bottlenecked downstairs until you run out of grenades. But for now, you're fine.
So we destroyed.
I grabbed like 6 of them, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you had them strung across your chest. I remember that.
I had them all strung like this. 2d6 plus nothing, right? For damage.
Yep.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's better damage.
Okay. All right. So the hallway downstairs is like filling with smoke in and of itself, just because you're firing off these grenades. The walls are getting all chewed up. There's some miscellaneous laser fire from down below as they like try to lean over and fire up at you, but you're keeping them pinned down pretty good with the grenades. So that means that upstairs, Jason, Riley, what are you gonna do?
So I've just seen Riley stabilize the Lazarus patches worked. I'm gonna quickly slam the lift into Riley's hand and be like, Doc, use this on me, use it on her, and then I'm gonna get my extendable shield out, and then I look at Yancey and I'm like, I'm gonna go for Holtzman's body, see if you can see where they're shooting us from, take the fucking shot, and then I'm gonna bust out the door, but holding the shield in front of me to try and take that ambush, and then get to Holtzman's body.
Okay, so you want to try to advance up to Holtzman, covering
this shit.
Okay, so yeah, Yancey has the shotgun in one hand. He puts his other hand on your shoulder and pushes you out into the door and like is covering over the shield. And the two of you hustle up to try to get to the body. Okay, so what's your AC with the shield up?
16.
Okay, all right. So they're ripping burst fire at you. Ooh, you get tagged. So
16 AC, I'd be okay, but dice.
Yeah. So I think the first, so it's another burst of fire. The shield gets shoved aside, and you probably take a hit in the side.
You can tell me Yancey can get a shot on this guy though.
Once you go down, yeah. So you take 5 damage.
I'm alive.
Right? Yeah. So yeah, you block most of the shot. You advance up. When you get there, you slam the shield down in front of his body, and you realize like you can feel the sting. And we see in the like highly contrast, like it's super bright in areas where it's bright, and it's really dark where it's dark. So we see, and you like reach for when you hold your hand up, you can see blood on your hand. Yancey doesn't notice or look, but he drops down to like attend to.
No, I told him to take the
Holtzman.
shot at the guy. God damn it, Yancey.
Yeah, the thing is, he's still all fucked up over Ramirez, so he like drops down behind the shield and goes to check on him. Out there amidst the neon, somebody or multiple somebodies are shooting at you. So you've moved up. On your next turn.
Yeah, okay, on the next turn. Okay.
Yeah, on your next turn if you want to. Okay, so meanwhile, Riley, what do you want to do?
How many people are still coming up the stairs?
You haven't even seen them. Like you just know they're down there, and you keep occasionally you hear fucking Booker's bombing runs going like and like the building shakes a little.
My hands are still shaking, so I'm gonna shakily remove the cap from the needle and also call down to Booker and be like, "Sir, the roof might be a no-go."
Okay, Booker, you hear that, but you also hear like. From the like
it's just shouting, like laser fire. Did you hear?
I feel like we're running out into like a kill box. So I need Booker to strategize here. So I'm gonna relay him that information, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and find a vein and inject the lift.
Okay, you don't have to roll anything. You just do it. You take your action. So in 5 minutes, Nomi will be back up and conscious. It takes 5 minutes to kick in. And do you want to roll a d8? That's how many hit points you're gonna get back.
Me?
Yeah. Great. Yeah, roll a d8.
Like when we need Yancey to be a cold motherfucker, he's just like Ramirez.
He's not freaking out. He's just
he just doesn't want to lose another one.
He doesn't want to lose another one. Okay, so
Also-
Nomi, in 5 minutes you'll get a hit point back. You'll be back, and the most important thing about that hit point is because you got the lift applied. It means that if you take that 1 damage again, it's not an instant kill. You just go back to bleeding out again. So you have to wait 5 minutes. You inject it. The thing right on the label says wait 5 minutes, and then Nomi will suddenly be like back alive again. But you got to keep her safe until then.
Yeah.
Do I have
Booker.
0 HP right now, or do I have 1 HP right now?
You have 0 right now. You are still unconscious. Yeah. So Booker, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna keep holding the line down here?
Yeah, I mean, that seems like the best thing for him to do to make sure that we're not getting taken fire from both ends and just keep laying siege to the ones downstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to, to the best of my ability, prop Nomi up against the wall and just like look at my fake wristwatch and keep the time and hope that I did it right.
Okay.
And just
so
like have her just watch her.
Yep. Yeah.
While
You slide
figuring-
Nomi back up
there's
against
no
the wall.
way. Yeah.
The
and just
Lazarus patch is like pulsing in time with her heartbeat. It's indicated on its little diagnostic panel like something has been added to her system that's like increased her heartbeat. But she's stable for now. Booker, you want to huck another grenade?
Yep.
Okay. You're trying to maintain the line.
Yep. 20 plus 3.
Your third one.
Wow.
Ooh, okay. All right. So it's not so much like you don't misfire or whatever, you throw it, but this time it hits a wall, and instead of landing in front of them, it banks off the wall and like falls down past where they are. It blows up, and they use that opportunity to like hustle up towards you. And so you see coming around the staircase, you see the first of the black clad paramilitaries. So he's coming around with a rifle. Yeah. So that's where we cut from you. Back upstairs. Jason, Yancey is going to try to stabilize Holtzman. He doesn't have any medical gear, so I think it's a 10. So yeah, he's got the weapon up, and he's like flipped him over. He's checking his pulse, and he looks up at you in this like bright green light, and you see his face, and he shakes his head. He's like, "I'm fucking losing him."
I look at him. I'm like, we got to deal with these shooters so that Riley or someone can get him up. We don't do this, we're all gonna die. Shoot back. And then
Make
I'm
a
gonna
lead
take
roll.
a shot. Okay.
Yeah, make a lead roll before you do that. So you tell him like we gotta kill them first and save ourselves, and then do it. Yeah, 7 or better. Oof. Nope. He's just like he's not doing it. He's like he doesn't want to lose another one. So he goes back, and he's just like giving him fucking CPR, hiding behind your shield, and you look for the target. Make a notice roll. See if you can track where you're getting shot from. Notice with wisdom.
Fuck yes!
Jesus Christ! So fucking wise. Ramus Krill levels of wisdom. So yeah, we see you pop up behind the shield, look around, and you see like everything is like horrible bright lights. We get a close up of your face with the rain pummeling down on it. The light hits your eyes, and your pupils like tighten up, and you see a glimmer of a scope off to one side. Like it's a different flicker from everything else, and you're like, oh, you see him. He's about, I don't know, let me see how far away he is. He's like
100.
Let's see. Okay, so he's about 35 feet from where you are. He's so 10 meters, and yeah, you can see there's a guy over there.
With a 14 notice, can I get a +1 to hit? No, I'm just being cheeky now. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a shot with a laser pistol.
Okay. What's the? Oh yeah, your range is 100. You're no problem. Okay. So he does have cover. So you fire. You hit in front of him, and there's a burst of light. The laser sizzles in the rain, hits the wall. There's a spray of Duracrete that blasts out into the air, but the dude drops down behind it. You don't hit him.
But yeah, maybe hopefully I forced him to take cover so that he's not just trained on us. I don't know. I'm grasping at straws.
Yeah. So I mean, you're out here hiding behind your shield, and you've taken your shot. You know where that guy is. So meanwhile, back inside, Riley, what are you gonna do?
Has the lift kicked in?
No, it has not been 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
You look at your watch and it's been like 10 seconds.
Yeah, 5
Come
minutes.
on,
Oh
let's
my
go.
god.
Right.
We'll
5
all
minutes
be
in a
dead,
fight
but
is a
most
long
something
ass
else will have
time.
happened. Yeah.
Okay. My laser rifle's still on my back. Do I see how far am I from Booker? I feel like he's gonna need my help soon.
Booker is like probably three floors down. Like you're staying fairly high up, so.
Okay. Do I see them if I were to look over the banister, would I see them coming up?
Yeah, so this is one of those like kind of like rotatey like stairwells. So if you lean over,
I assumed, yeah.
you look down part way. It's all sort of dimly lit. There is a bunch of like concrete dust floating in the air. You can see a group of them, like a half dozen guys, moving up the stairs, and then above them, there's Booker, and they're just coming around the corner.
I
Okay.
thought I was at the top of the stairs dropping down grenades.
Yeah, you are. They're coming up to the floor where you are. There isn't really like a top of the stairs. Except
I was just curious. You said I was 3 floors down. That's why I was like, I didn't know it wasn't possible to be like right up where the door is for the roof.
You're down. No, you're down because you said you wanted to stay behind to drop grenades to buy them time to get away a little bit in the initial round. So you're like one round of running away from the rest of the team.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to provide him some covering fire.
Yeah. So you wanna pull your rifle, lean over, and just like fire at them as they come up.
Yeah, I don't have very good shoot, but I mean, I'll try.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
yeah, make an attack roll.
Okay. Oh, I didn't
Let's
put.
see what happens.
I just got issued a rifle and I didn't put it in my character sheet. I made a boo boo. Do I just roll shoot?
So it's gonna be a D20. It's a laser rifle.
Yes.
Okay. Are you firing it in burst mode?
Yes.
That'll just use up more ammo, but it gives you a +2 to hit.
Yeah. Spray and spray.
Right. Yeah.
Don't hit Booker.
Don't hit Booker.
Please.
Okay, so they're leaving the cloud, so there's no like penalty to hit them. Burst mode gives you a +2 to hit, and they don't have laser rifle doesn't have any inherent built-in bonus, I don't think. Let me just take a quick look here.
Although I don't
what's
think Booker
your
would be able to be hit from where he's at.
No.
Yeah, because they've just been hucking him and then going back into cover kind of thing.
Yeah, it would only be if Riley was shooting at the guy that's like right in front of you.
Right in front.
Okay,
Yeah.
So just D20 plus your dexterity bonus +2 for the burst fire.
Okay. I have a +0 with shoot. Does that make a difference in any way?
It just means you don't get the -1, and it's actually all laser weapons give an extra +1 because it's really easy to aim an instant weapon.
Okay, I think I did that right.
It would be 2 for the burst, 1 more for the laser, and then you don't have a dexterity modifier.
No.
Okay, so
I guess
even with the extra +1, you miss. So you you fire down at them. You hit the side of the stairwell, calling attention to the fact that you were up there. They look up and see you. Down below, Booker, the one coming around the corner, you still kind of have the drop on him. Do you want to try to take a shot as he gets up to you?
Yeah, I'll take a shot.
Okay.
Shoot. I have a +1 that's applied. Is there any more modifiers other than just the +1 that's there?
What are you shooting with?
It'd be laser pistol that I have, right? I don't think I have a laser rifle unless I have one.
Yeah, you just always have a pistol.
Okay. So yeah, laser pistol. It's a +1 to hit. Your dexterity bonus if you have one. There's no burst fire for this one, and then your base attack bonus. So
3.
Yeah, +3.
Right.
Nice.
Good.
Okay, yeah, you hit the guy as he comes around the corner. So you're throwing you've thrown these grenades. This last time you miss, the guy comes up around the corner. He's bringing up his weapon towards you. You've got your gun out. You fire a quick shot into his chest. Roll your damage.
A laser pistol.
Oh, you rolled. Hold on, you rolled the wrong thing. You rolled 2d6. You rolled like a shoot skill check. It should be a D20. So the modifiers are the same, but roll the D20 instead.
Motherfucker.
Man, it really makes a difference. Like adding it all in, like
1d20 plus.
Yeah, the d20 is much swingier.
1d20 plus 3, correct?
Yes. Yeah, d20 plus 3.
Go.
Fucking same ass difference. Nice. Okay. So same thing. Comes around the corner and you just pop him in the chest. So you can roll laser pistol damage, which is a d6 plus 1. You have a dexterity bonus. D6 plus 1. Okay. All right. Let me see how many hit points this guy has.
Did he take any damage from the grenades?
Please low. Hey.
Yeah. He's dead. He took damage from the grenades. So
nice.
Yeah, you ice the dude. So he comes around the corner and you just blam, hit him in the chest, and his momentum carries him up the stairs. He hits the wall and then tumbles down to your feet. You can see behind him there are two guys, but they've dropped down and are looking. One of them's looking at you, the other one's looking up at where Riley is firing from down above. Jason, meanwhile, what do you? Sorry.
Would it be possible to grab his rifle, like what he has? If it, if
on your next turn, you can try to get it loose from him. Yep. Jason, what do you want to do?
I'm just again trying to yell at Yancey, like, fucking shoot, we need to shoot. Like, they're up here, kill it, like, get them. Like, just trying to yell at him to, like, fucking, like, because I don't think he's going to be able to save Holtzman. Like, I'm just like, and then I'll take my shot as well.
Okay. I mean, you failed to lead him, so it's not going to work.
It's just the RP of like, he's just like,
yeah, of course, that's what's happening.
Like, yeah, and then I'll take the shot with my laser pistol.
Okay.
Ha!
There you go. Yep, you get him.
Oh, thank Christ.
Yeah. Okay, and you hit him for 5 damage. So let's see.
Just over the shield, Montaigne style.
Dead. Okay.
Yeah.
So
all right.
Pop him. You see for a second, one light goes off and the other was behind him, and you see his silhouette, and then black blood just shoots out of the back of his head, and he slumps forward. His weapon clatters to the ground. And Yancey is gonna try to save Buddy again.
We don't know if he was the only guy though.
No, it's not happening. He's just like, come on, fuck, and like punching him in the chest, like, come on, Holtzman. And he's just like dropped the shotgun next to him and is just like shaking him and like pounding on his chest, trying to get him to get up. Meanwhile, Riley, what do you want to do? You see Booker drop the guy as he comes around the corner, but there's 2 more. They're about to fire back at you. You have an opportunity to do something. What do you want to do?
Part of me wants to duck. The other part of me wants to take another shot. Because now that I've actually set up my laser rifle ability on the fly there, I realized I'm actually a partial warrior, so I would have gotten a higher roll last turn if I had bothered to use that.
The sheet does all the hard work for you.
Yeah, the sheet does do all the hard work, provided I fill in the sheet. So I do have Ironhide, so I'm harder to hit. I don't want Booker to die. So I'm going to go ahead and attempt. I'm not going to try to fire at the one closest to him because I don't have that kind of aim. I'm going to try to fire at the one that's behind the one closest to him.
Yeah. Yeah. The guy that's looking at you.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to try to fire at him.
Yeah. I'll give you a chance to hit him. And then if you don't kill him, then he'll
shoot back.
You.
Right. Well, hopefully it won't come to that. How much damage does the laser rifle do? It didn't fill that part in.
D10.
D10?
D10. It's +2 if you burst fire it.
It takes 3 ammo.
Okay. So. Sorry. There we go. Wait. Okay. I'm clicking on it and it's not doing anything.
Is it coming up with a modifier?
Wait, what?
It has the little pop-up for the modifier, which you need to okay.
Oh, here we go.
Oof, nope. It would have been a big hit, but a 9 is insufficient. So you fire a three round burst. It hits the side of the stairwell. More dust. He fires back at you. Same thing. Like he's using the same weapon. You have cover. He has cover. Nope. I think you get hit, but like your Ironhide, you're just like you don't notice it. Like it hits your cyber arm and just burns off some of your chassis. Yeah. Like that would have been enough to hurt you, but he just fires back up. And the two of you are firing up and down the stairwell. The one in front of Booker, he's gonna aim and take a shot at you, Booker. But do you want to fall back or do you want to stay where you are and try to fight him off?
I will try to fight him off, I think. Yeah. Well,
yeah, you want to hold position?
Hold position and yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna shoot at you. What's your
well? So we'll see.
What's
16.
Your,
I
yeah,
got
what's
pretty
your
high armor class. 16 armor class.
So
your AC is actually. I'm gonna give you. I'll give you a +2 because he's firing at a weird angle. So your AC is actually 18. I need a 15 or better to hit you. No, so he just like pegs the wall beside you, and you get a bunch of like hot shrapnel, like wall dust flying up in your face. But he doesn't hit you.
First time you guys are seeing Booker's veteran combat experience come into play. He holds the fucking line.
Yeah. Now, Booker, there are two of them. There are two of them down the thing, and they're clustered together. Like you could take them. You could hit them both with a grenade if you fire one down there.
That's what I'm doing then.
Okay. Right, so you pop another grenade.
That's quicker too than grabbing. He probably considers grabbing the rifle and then sees that they're clustered and like.
Yeah, I mean, this is very much a teeth thing because you've got your pistol in one hand, so you have to grab the grenade, get the pin in your teeth, yank it, and then throw it down the stairs. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
You can do it.
All right. 1d20
okay.
plus 3.
So d20 plus 3 against AC 10. Oh boy, that's not good. Okay, so hit or miss. Okay, it bounces away in a random direction. So if geez, this is gonna be complicated. Okay, so we'll do a little thing. So there's like stairs here. And Booker, you're just basically trying to do a bank shot, right? So like Booker, you're here, and you're trying to bank it off the thing to hit those guys down there. And then
plus
Riley,
3 because I really, really wanted to work.
Up here shooting down there. Okay, roll a d8 for me, and we'll see what random direction it goes in. 1 being up, and then around from there. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So it just bounces off harmlessly down the bottom of the stairs and poof, blows up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you don't land it where they are. Meanwhile,
do I not get any move to like not be right in front of them, or is it just?
Yeah. If you want to fall back, if you want to throw it and fall back, you definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall back then after failing attempt that because Booker wanted at least one shot at them before 2 guys start firing at him.
Let me just double check here. So if you're 1, 2, 3, 4, would you roll a 5? You throw it this way, so that tilts it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, it bounces back like kind of towards you and off the steps. Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
All right. So, you want to fall back towards the stairs and go up some more?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Booker holds the line until his grenade sucks, and then he has to go back up so he doesn't get shot by 2 people at the same time.
You got what, 2 grenades left?
I've thrown 4, so yeah, 2 more.
Yeah, I'm keeping track. You got 6. Okay. All right. So you start running back up towards where Riley is. Meanwhile, Jason, up on the roof, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm checking that this roof is clear, because I got shot by that one guy, but I don't know if there's any more up here. So I want to kind of fucking make sure we're clear up here before I signal to anybody to step out.
Make a notice roll with wisdom.
11.
Pretty good.
Okay. It is clear, but you can hear the like relatively like distant whine of a grav vehicle, and it's getting louder.
Okay, I'm gonna shout back to the stairwell if I can. I'm just like, roof's clear, but they've got a grav vehicle coming up now. Holtzman's down. Yancey can't stabilize him. And then I'm gonna flip the shield back into, holster the pistol, grab the spike thrower, and then basically cock it and be like,
okay.
And then just look at and just be like, Riley, fucking come and help. We need your help. Because I don't know, I can't fix him. I'm dumb.
So Riley, you hear most of what Jason says. Some of it is like grabbed up by the wind. But it does look like it's pretty bad out there. You look out the door, you can see Jason hunched down with the shield up. You see the dead body. There's a pool of blood spreading on the roof. And you can see Yancey trying to like give him CPR.
Okay. Is it my turn to act?
Yeah, if you want to do something, sure.
Okay.
Is Yancy gonna try again just before?
I think it might be too late for him now.
Yeah.
I think Yancy can't possibly succeed at this point. I think dude's dead.
Oh, it gets harder, doesn't it? Fuck yeah.
It does, yeah.
Fuck.
I don't have heal as an ability, so really Nomi is his best chance. So
he gets. Actually, no, he can't succeed now because he's at -1 and he needs a 12, so he can't do it.
He needs a 12.
Yeah, Holtzman dies.
Okay. Well, he says the roof is clear. I see Booker's trying to run up the stairs. Speaking about my character's, logic right now.
Sure.
I see that we're trying to leave. So, seeing that these two are on Booker's tail, I'm not going to leave the burden of trying to carry Nomi to him. But obviously, we're not leaving her behind. So I'm just going to grab Nomi under the arms and try to drag her, or I don't know if I can lift her.
Can I see Riley doing that?
I'm gonna try to drag her out and out of the stairwell so that Booker can just make a clean break. Since all from what I've heard that the rooftop is clear. So
can I see?
Because I'm assuming they're racing up the steps, so they're gonna be on us, right?
You turn. Well, they'll follow Booker. They'll wait a second and then they'll follow Booker up the stairs. So, Riley, you look down. You see Booker falling back to you. So he's running up the stairs. Jason, you look back at Riley and you see Riley put the gun away, sling the rifle,
sling it on the back,
grab Nomi.
Okay, can I switch places with Riley? Because can I be hold out the spike throw and say you're a better shot than me and I can carry her?
Yeah.
Or is it are we in initiative?
No, that's fine. You turn back and you look at Yancy and he looks up at you and he just shakes his head like there's nothing I can do.
I'm looking at Riley.
Oh, you're looking at me?
You can barely see Riley because it's so bright.
I was gonna say, I'm really far away.
Okay. I'll look at Yancy and I'll be like, Riley might have a chance. She sorted Nomi out. We find a way off this roof. I'm just gonna try and look around, and I mean, I did my notice roll, so
okay. Yeah. So you want to give you give him the gun because he's like I can't. There's nothing I can do here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him.
So he takes the spike thrower. You see him reach down and he grabs Holtzman's hand and he pulls something like a ring or something off his finger, and tucks it in his vest. And then he looks at you and brings the weapon up to kind of cover you if you want to look for an exit.
Yeah. Okay. Notice.
Yeah, in this case, because you were looking before for clear, so
enemies, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is a different roll.
Of course, I knew the luck was gonna run out.
So it's too bright. We just get the silhouette side shot of the two of you standing up, him waving the weapon back and forth, looking for targets, and just these horrible neon ads just blasting down on you like sunlight, and so you can't see shit. And the wind is whipping around. So Booker, you fall back. Are you falling back as far as where Riley is, all the way up?
No, I'm falling back to a point where I can regroup and get ready to shoot them again as they come around.
Okay, all right, yeah. So you fall back whatever 10 meters, and then huck another grenade behind you.
Yeah. If they're still clustered like that and moving together, it seems like the best course. One of these has got to hit, maybe.
You got one more after this one, so
yeah. All right. Hucking a grenade. D20 plus 3. Please. Just please, RNG cods.
Oh my god!
Dude!
Come on! The exact same roll?
Okay, so this time you've fallen back. They're up. You're straight ahead. Don't get a 5. Anything but a 4, 5, or 6, and you're safe. Roll a d8.
Why did you say that?
I know, right?
What he's gonna roll.
Cool.
Oh, dude. Okay, you pull the pin, huck the grenade.
How
the guy
hard
in
is it
front
for Booker to do this?
The guy in front ducks. It hits the wall and it bounces right back at you. So you're gonna hit yourself and the front guy. Roll 2d6.
Well, at least I'm hitting
You
him.
have
with
So
it.
it air bursts, right? You throw it, it bounces, it gets halfway back to you, and then boom, blows up in all directions, hits the dude in the front and hits you.
2d6.
Yeah, 2d6.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I mean, he's dead. He can't. You kill him. The shrapnel flies into his face,
We both take
and he
7
dies.
damage?
He just falls over. And Booker, you take 7 damage. Yeah.
All right. And that even with the iron hide and all that, I mean, it's a grenade right in my face. Of course. I'm taking
Yeah, it's a grenade. That's the point of grenades. Yeah. So there's the like unmistakable, the like ping of the thing. It clatters off the wall, bounces back towards you, and then pops. How are you doing for? How are you doing?
5 of 12. We're all right for now.
Okay, let me double check to see
points to
because
me.
you're outside of. Let me see here. Victims are okay. You can make a save. Make an evasion save.
Okay. Everything that says evasion, or am I?
Yeah, it's one of your saving
up top.
throws.
We very rarely do these. Well, we're not usually in combat, so we do this. There you go.
No, okay,
Failure.
you just take. Now, what's your armor class? 16.
16. Yeah.
Okay, so you take 5 damage because
Okay.
it's one off for each point.
get 2 more
above,
back, alright.
Yeah, so get 2 back. Okay, so you got better armor than these dudes. You're faster than them. The grenade pops off in midair. You like throw your arms up. You take shrapnel to your body. There's the hot sting of chunks of metal ripping into you, but you don't go down. You keep your sense. The guy in the front takes the hit, staggers back. I will roll same deal for him. He doesn't get any reduction. Doesn't get the evade save. He's dead. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Cool.
All right. Do you want to keep falling back? You got like one more staircase before you bump into where Riley and Nomi are.
Yeah, I'll fall back one more time as since there's just one guy left now. Into a more tactical spot.
Okay, so Riley, as Booker comes falling back to you, there's really nowhere else to go but the roof. Do you want to pick Nomi up and like take her out into the to where Jason is, or?
Yes, and seeing that the roof is clear, I'm glancing out and seeing that Yancey's covering us. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of like throw her like over my like squatter.
Okay, yeah, make an exert roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is just a skill check with exert with strength.
Oh. Wait. Oh my god.
Okay. So Booker, when you fall back, you see Riley struggling to lift Nomi. Riley looks like she's having a rough time.
Curse these injuries.
Yeah, I mean your cybernet, your prosthetics are whining at you. Their internal diagnostics are like, stop it, stop. You're gonna damage acre property. Yeah, like you are beyond. There's probably like some kind of like speaker that's like, you are operating beyond normal tolerances. You are operating beyond normal, and you're like, come on, like trying to like get her up onto your shoulder. And she's slippery. She's got blood on her. It's a whole thing. So that's what you see, Booker, when you fall back.
I think Booker's just shouting like encourage, like, come on, get her up, Riley.
Can I hear that, Adam?
What's that? You can hear shouting. You can hear shouting, but you don't. Okay. I mean, you're out in like blinding light territory.
Yeah, I can't see anything out here, and I know that it's clear, but we've got to move. So I'll head over to where we came out, to the little room, and just basically like stick my head in and be like, roof's clear, but I can hear something. Grab vehicle on its way. Yancey's covering us, and then I'll see. Can I see Riley struggling with Nomi?
Yes.
Can I just like be like, give it to me, like I can carry her, like pick her up, basically.
You can, if you drop the bag of gold. You can't carry both.
Yep. Right, Jason would do that. Yep. I'll shove the gold to Riley, and then I'll grab Nomi.
So Riley, you see Jason throw the bag at your feet. There's a clattering of gold bars, and then Jason, make an exert roll.
Strength.
Yep.
Oh, he's a strong boy.
Well, let's see if the dice agree.
No problem. So Jason just like scoops Nomi up off of the floor.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm just like, I can't see anything out there. We need to find a way to get off this fucking roof.
Okay. I'm going to I'm going to be cheeky and try not to upset Adam because you never want to piss off your GM. So back in episode 1, we mentioned briefly that Riley might have ad blocker goggles. Do I still have those, and would they maybe help my notice roll if I were to?
Yeah, I mean that's totally possible. Make a luck roll. I think if you succeed, then yeah, you can take a +1 on notice. Because the big thing that's causing the problem right now is that like there's these big bright ad lights.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so you yank the goggles down, and they like bring up the like attempting to block ads, and it boom, and like starts trying to block them. And then you get an ad that lets you know that the license on your ad blocker goggles have run out, and you need to renew it.
Got to re-up the license.
You forgot to re-up that license, and so they don't work.
Pirated version anyway, so it's not genuine.
Can I still attempt to look around with my bare eyes then?
Yeah, so just yank them off.
My human eyes.
Your cybernetic license for your eyes also ran out too, so you're blind.
It's a moment where I'm like, God damn it, microtransactions.
Yeah.
What do your player eyes see?
Yeah, go ahead and make a roll.
Okay, so for notice, with wisdom. Oh God, +1 with wisdom.
Nice. Okay. All right. So you pop out, and in between the flickering of the ads, we see like a giant neon instant noodle bowl kind of like hovering in front of you. And then it flickers, and in the space between that ad and the next one, so you can see the roof. There are two big ad signs on either side. One is across the street and blaring this way. The other is attached to the back of this building, so it's blaring right down onto the roof. There is wind and rain. There are a couple of like power blocks like on top of the roof, and then just like trash kind of getting blown around up here. All of these buildings are clustered together. There is the roof across the street, and then there are buildings on either side of where you are. Nomi, you wake up. You are in the arms of Jason Argus. You're not quite fully there yet, but you're awake. So you feel like you're kind of underwater, and you like blink, and you can smell like cordite and cement dust and the filthy like low pressure air of Honglu blowing into the building. And you look up, and you see Jason holding you, and he's shouting, and everything's all like warbled and distant, but you're starting to come to. So that's the situation. You want to do?
Can I do anything? And I'm still like not.
I mean, I think you can talk if you want. You have 1 HP, and then in a few minutes, like within a couple of like cycles of rounds, you'll be able to like walk on your own with help. And you're just like, rather than be like, cool, you're back to normal instantly, I want to like graduate it instead of being like, cool, wait the whole 5 minutes and now you're back up. So like you can talk and like look around, and still kind of groggy.
I don't really. I just kind of look around at like the situation, but I know that I'm like too weak to stand, so I don't say anything.
Okay.
I just kind of let it play out.
Jason, maybe you notice the Nomi is waking up, maybe not. Booker, there's one more guy still coming up the steps at least. What do you want to do about that problem?
My pistol.
Okay. Do you want to wait until he comes around the corner and pop him one?
Yeah, if I get a clearer shot, that's the point of.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you can take the. I think there's an aim action you can take. Let me double check, because if you have the time and you're not going anywhere, I think you might have sufficient time to aim.
Did Riley actually see a way off the roof? It's just they're clustered together, right?
They're just clustered together. Connected.
The best way off the roof would be onto another roof. Yeah.
That's what I
also. Yeah, there's also like probably like a fire escape or something.
That's what Booker would have been shouting, but
building.
He didn't really want to let the troops know where we were going, so he didn't say anything.
Yeah, right. Go down the street and take a left.
It's the roof. Don't listen.
Third one on the left.
I mean, we're jumping off. 3, 2.
Yeah. Everybody just blow yourself up with grenades. That's it. We're done. Okay. Combat. Let me see. Yeah, I think if you hold and you like aim and wait for the guy to run into your shot, you can take an extra +1.
Okay.
I think that's how that works. Yeah, here we go.
It'd be a +4.
Let me just double check to make sure that's snap attack. I mean, I'll allow it. I'll say that's fine. You have the drop on him. We'll just use it for now. So,
does Booker get +1 for half warrior?
Yeah, you've got your attack bonus, right? You get the +1 from the weapon. You've got your dexterity. That's 3 total. Another +1 from aiming, +4.
Okay.
And then +1 from the laser. So +5 actually, because you're using a laser weapon.
All right.
I'm gonna make a note in between sessions. I'll put your weapons on your sheet.
1d20 +5. Yeah, maybe. That's pretty good.
Yes, you hit him. Yep.
All right. What was the damage on that again? D8?
Laser pistol is a D6.
6. Okay.
So there is a chance you're only gonna wound him. Roll high.
Is there any plus for the damage and all, or no? Is it just flat?
1d6.
Double checking.
1d6 +1.
Oop.
For you. Okay, let's roll his hit points. This guy hasn't been hurt yet. Ooh, you tag him. He doesn't go down.
Fucking Adam dice rolls.
So you blam, you blast him. He runs into your shot. You hit him. He staggers sideways. He brings his gun up and blasts you with a burst shot. D20 +3, but you get an armor class of 18. I'm sure I won't be able to hit you.
16.
He misses. So hits the. He's falling and he like shoots up and it hits the like wall in the ceiling. The two of you are like 1.5 meters, 2 meters apart. Riley's outside, Nomi's outside, Jason's outside. It's just Booker and this dude. Booker, what do you want to do?
Take another shot at him.
Okay, all right.
Okay. And I don't have the extra plus, so it'd be +4, right? Because it's no.
That's right, +4 this time.
Okay, be 24, please. Thank you.
Oh. Nice. Okay, so you hit him once. He staggers. He shoots up into the air. You fire again. You hit him. He dies because it doesn't matter how much health he has.
It doesn't matter. But look at it's a full 6. Ha
Bang. Yes. And you hit him again, center mass, and he staggers back, and then tumbles over sideways. Okay, so this is enough time that whatever is on its way. You have like a minute. We go out of combat time and into like prep for whatever is about to happen time.
Okay.
What does everybody want to do? Booker, there is a corpse in front of you. There is a black vinyl or like a black canvas duffel bag lying nearby with blood on it. You can hear the wind howling. The door is busted, so you can hear the wind outside and this bright light coming in. Riley, you're outside with Yancey and Jason. Yancey's like sweeping for targets. Jason's looking for a way off the roof. Holtzman is lying face down on the floor, dead. What does everybody want to do?
Booker would assess right where he's at. If it's possible, to grab both the duffel bag and the rifle of the guy that just shot. Like sling the rifle around and then grab the bag if he sees the bag there.
Yeah, you can take the time to do both if you want.
Okay, that would be like 30 seconds. I think maybe 20 seconds.
Which one do you want to grab first?
Probably the gold. Well, no. No, I'll grab the rifle and then go for the gold. Yancey's not, as long as Yancey's not going for it and Booker doesn't see that happening.
I mean, Yancey's upstairs. Yeah, I mean he's outside.
Yeah, he's gonna grab the rifle.
I mean, I think it's
just killed, and then
I think it's probably like he has the rifle slung and he fell on it. So make an exert roll. Give yourself a +2. You just gotta yank it free.
Okay.
+2 on your exert roll.
Ow! Wow.
It's stuck. Like you go to yank it and like he's like laying on it and you can't.
And fuck it.
It just tangles you up for a second and then you throw it aside.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So while you're struggling with the rifle, meanwhile, upstairs, Riley, Jason, and the roof squad. What are you doing?
I'm like basically like can't see shit. I'm like, Riley, where are we going?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and ready my rifle, and then turn to Jason, who's still holding Nomi, and say, "The rooftops are all connected to each other. I saw a way onto the next rooftop in between those that giant bowl of noodles up there. Let's move up. Let's move up."
All right. I'm literally gonna just carry Nomi.
Okay. And the intention here is to like try to escape, like just like
Yeah.
like I guess basically, do you want to like run and hide? Do you want to okay, so you're
Get
looking for
lost
somewhere
among the
to
myriad of buildings, yeah.
Right. So this isn't a runaway, this is a hide. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, make a stealth roll or a sneak roll, I guess, in this case.
Mm-hmm.
We're hiding.
That's
There's a
Riley's gonna
grab
look for somewhere to
vehicle
hide.
coming. Yeah, I'm gonna look for some place where we could grab cover.
Okay.
I'm not the sneakiest. Oh God.
Okay, so you got a 5.
I mean, we're not certain it's a grav tank, right? It's just a grav vehicle.
No. I don't think it's a grav tank. There's a vehicle
Yeah,
coming.
grav tanks.
Probably
Grav
with
tanks don't.
reinforcements.
I mean, they don't fly, right? They can't like
Yeah.
you can't get a grav tank up this high. That's not what they're for.
It's probably just more people.
Also,
Okay, so
Adam, real quick, just
Jason,
as a note,
Yeah.
what does the stairs look like? I feel like at this point they should be mangled to the point where they can't easily get up because like 4 fucking grenades have gone off in the stairwell.
they're pretty fucked up. Yep.
Okay. All right, cool.
So Riley moves across. Like, is it like a gangway between the two buildings, and like Riley's trying to find somewhere to hide, like she's trying to duck behind cover and stuff?
I think the intent here is like ducking behind some of the ad projectors into the shadows that are like behind them, and just looking for like a shadowy place. Correct.
Trying to buy us some time.
Really,
Yeah.
Basically
I
just
want
trying to like hold out.
Yeah, but like buy us some time for first of all for our group to regroup because we have one person straggling. Second of all, to buy Nomi some time to get up, and third of all, for us to find an opportunity to like actually find a way out of this situation. But I wasn't very successful, so.
Yeah, I guess I'll try and find somewhere as well. More to like make sure like secure Nomi as well, like put her down and like.
Because I don't want to try to run away while our group is kind of fragged out like this. Yeah. I don't want to leave anybody behind.
Okay. All right. So Jason got a 9. Nomi, you're covered by Jason's stealth roll, but you wake up and like you're able to talk and move and stuff now. So Jason, you find a place. You like run and duck behind a concrete and you like set Nomi down.
I like look Nomi, at her and I'm like.
Yeah, you feel like a giant robot stepped on your chest, but you're alive, so that's cool.
I look at Nomi and I'm like, Cirrus, are you all right? Cirrus, like, and I'm just trying to get her attention to make sure she's cognate.
Yeah, my eyes are like kind of like I'm like they look very heavy lidded. I'm just like, what's going on?
We're on the roof. It's been clear that something's coming. We need to try and stay low. Booker's just behind us, all right? And then
something's coming.
Vehicle. And then I'm just like I like try and cover as much as I can just to in case anything does take a stray shot.
So he looks like he's like crouched down, like hiding.
Yeah, I've put you down like in this space thing. Yeah.
Okay, I kind of pick up on that, and then I just go quiet.
Okay. All right. You hear the whining getting louder. Booker, what are you gonna do?
So you made me roll for the rifle thing, and it didn't work, right?
Yeah, you just couldn't get it loose. It was caught on the dude's arm. He's dead weight on top of it.
Okay, given the time, I think Booker's just gonna say fuck it and just go up to reassemble his squad.
Do you want to grab the bag on your way to your squad?
Yep.
Right. So you scoop up you like grab the bag and like heft it onto your shoulder. It's heavy, and you come running outside, and you can hear nobody. You don't even have to roll. You just hear the like high pitched sound of a grav vehicle, and if you look up, you see a spotlight. It's not pointed at you, but it's sweeping the roofs coming towards you.
Okay, so Booker is going to, based on where the light is coming from and where he hears the grav vehicle. Is it safe to assume that it's coming from the grav vehicle? Like, would that make sense to where the noise of the whine the grav vehicle is coming from? Okay, yeah. Booker's going to take a grenade and huck it over to his last one.
Like just up behind you. Okay.
No, I mean like in the street, like over the thing. Is that possible then for Booker to just go? If I need to walk closer to where it is without. He's just going based off sound where the light source is coming from.
So the light is above you, right? Like the vehicle is
yeah,
it's a flying grav. Okay, gotcha.
I thought it's like
vehicle floating on the
street.
No,
it's coming. Yeah, I was like, there's people on the street, right? You're like, I don't know, fuck it, I just throw a grenade over there because fuck them.
Booker was assuming.
I understand now.
The streets were cleared. You know what I mean?
No, it's above you. Yeah, it's above you, and it's coming towards you, like sweeping the roof.
That's different. I'd rather not rain a grenade on my own people.
or anybody, yeah, for that matter.
Well, I mean, not anybody, you know. Remember Kablimp?
I do remember the.
Yeah, that makes more sense than with the hiding. But Booker, knowing that they know where we're at on this location, Booker's gonna grabs a bag, goes, "We need to move across to the next roofs. Move out now. Where's Nomi?
Okay.
Like, where's Nomi?" They're like,
"She's with me."
To see if she's Holtzman.
I just look at. He's gone, Booker.
That's exactly like Booker looks back and sees Holtzman's body, like he's just clearly dead. Like, let's move.
And I think when you say that, when you're like, you look over at Holtzman, and you're like, let's move. The light swings down onto the pool of blood and Holtzman, and we see in sharp relief the wind blowing the rain through this column of white light on Holtzman's face down body. And they're like, they've spotted it. We cut to like the darkened cockpit of some kind of grav vehicle, guy with a big helmet on with a heads up display, and he says something to a guy in the back who's like on a gun, and they swing the gun towards the body, but they realize he's dead, and they just like look down at it. But this is your chance. Like, if you want to run for it or stay hidden, you got to make that decision. So what do? Booker is saying go, 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 and Jason and Riley have kind of hunkered down.
Well, I mean, are they successfully hidden?
I mean, you don't know. They haven't gone looking for them yet. They're distracted temporarily by the body. Holtzman bought you a minute.
Shit. So it's up to me to decide whether or not to run or to stay hidden. Well, given that it's a grav vehicle with a light, it probably makes more sense to try to hide because they can just swing the light very easily than from us running.
Yeah, I think I'm also looking at Nomi, and I know I've been shot, and I'm like,
so Nomi, you don't need Oracle to imagine the potential futures here, right? There's like, you stay here and maybe they spot you and fill you full of holes, or you run, you don't get shot in the back while you're running. They're equally dangerous situations. But you do now have like control of your body again. You can run or hide as you want. What does everybody do?
The lift is kicking in.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Nomi and see how she's feeling.
I mean, yeah. We don't know what our options. I don't know what our options are here. Like, we're just trying to run.
Make a run for it, or hide.
Yeah.
We're still on the same roof.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh well, that's not. I mean,
Riley and Jason, I guess, are hidden, hunkered down. Maybe it's a toss up either way. Even if you're hidden, like he's gonna make a roll to see if he notices you.
Yeah. It's honestly, it's a 50-50. I feel like
I'm gonna run because I can either stay in an area that they know that we're at, or I can run and try to at least add that element of I'm in a different area. So yes, Booker's staying true to it. It's up to them to decide what they want to do, but Booker's running. He's trying to get out of the area and then maybe hide or something like that. Try to just avoid the light. It doesn't make sense to him to stay in the same area where they know that we're at.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to follow his lead and also make a run for it.
Please don't die, guys.
So Riley and Booker, you both like run off.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Where are you running to? Or are you just like going?
On the adjacent roofs.
Yeah.
That's where
I was going to say across the street where there's like the two buildings that are across with the two rooftops that are connected.
Okay. Yeah. So, if you're like on here, I'll sort of draw out the thing here real quick. So if you're on this roof over here, there's other buildings like that. And then there's light coming from like the big neon sign here, and then light on the ads over here. So I assume that you want to go, like, you're not going to jump across the street, but go this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roof.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to try to jump with the giant bag of gold.
Right? Yeah.
Maybe if I had bionic legs.
Is everybody running in one direction, or Nomi, Jason, and Yancy? Are you going to go a different direction?
Well, I'm going to look at Nomi, and I look at Nomi, and I'm like, "Do you want to run or stay?"
We can't stay here.
All right. Then I say we run, and then I'll flip the shield out, and I'll say like, "Try and stay behind me as best you can." And then I'm just gonna like literally help her along. Like I know she can run, but I'm like literally got the shield, and I'm like, right, let's fucking go. And we're gonna go.
Now, does it look like you're picking a different direction? Okay,
I think that's the smartest thing to do.
Yeah, so we see Yancy like brush the hair out of his face, and he sees you start to run like away from Booker, and he looks after Booker and Riley, and yeah, and he just kind of grins and nods, not at you, but like so we see it like where he's like, yeah, okay, good. And so the three of you head off that way. So let me see. Someone on both of the two teams, someone on either team, roll a luck check. And if one of you wins, one of you loses, I'll roll against the person who loses. If you both win, then it's whoever wins the best. I'll do the other person. I just need numbers
Max,
to see.
You want to do it or me? You feeling lucky?
I have V15 luck. Do you have better
mine's
than
lower.
that? Yeah,
mine's
do that.
14. Okay.
So you're gonna want to roll then.
All right. Well. Hallelujah!
All right. So you succeed by 2. Who's gonna roll it on the other team?
Mine's 14.
Mine's 14 too. 14.
I rolled a lot of ones today. I've rolled like
you need a 17 or higher, or they track you.
Okay. Oh, well, I guess I'll take it.
Oh, damn.
Jesus, dude. Oh god, I'm so glad you did it. Holy shit.
Oh, damn.
You know what though?
All right.
This works out because me and Booker are tankier.
Yeah, we're tankier, and if
we're
Nomi gets
I have 1 HP. I'm near dead.
I've got 3.
Yeah, this is probably better. This is probably better.
That's absolutely the best outcome that we could have hoped for, given the circumstances.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
go after the warriors, or at least the partial warriors.
Team Jason, Nomi, and Yancy. You take off, and there's no chance they will not find you. You escape. The 3 of you get away.
Wait, is Yancy with us, or is he going with Booker?
He's with you. No, he's going with you. Because it's like, because it's like the real nobles, and then Booker, who he hates, and the pleb, right? Like Booker has the gold, but if Booker and Riley get caught, and the 3 of you get off the planet, fucking primo.
That's a win for Yancy as well.
Right? It's a win for Yancy.
Yeah.
So the 3 of you are safe. You escape the scene. I will roll to see, and this will be a great ending for the episode. So we'll see if they catch you. So the spotlight, we hear the whine as this. It's basically like a helicopter, but instead of rotors, it has like an undercarriage, like a hover unit. And we hear the whine of it turning around, and its light sweeps across the roof and lands on Booker and Riley. Now, I'll give you a choice because I only got a partial success. One of you get caught in the light, the other one doesn't. Who is it? We see one of you pinned by the spotlight, the other person gets away, or isn't in the light. Which one of the 2 of you is it?
I don't know.
I vote you guys roll like a d20, and it's like 1 through.
Let's roll.
10 is like
well, so the reason I ask is I wanted someone to have the opportunity. I wanted to have someone have the opportunity to like shove the other person out of the light and be like, "Oh, you got me. It's me. I'm busted." I just want to give them a chance to do something.
You could still
if nobody
do that.
wants to.
But
in that case, Booker would probably just shove Riley out of the way and get caught because they want the money. This is worst case scenario for Booker. So no. Tactically, Booker would get his crew out of there, and he knows that they're after the money, and do that.
But I have more hit points. Booker, quit being such a hero.
Well, so the question is, Riley, do you let that happen?
That's good if you let it happen,
hold on. You're like, no, we do this together.
Yeah, no, I'm not leaving him behind. No, that's not going to happen. I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
You're a hero.
So what does that look? This is the tale of the noble serf. This is why we love the serfs, because they're so loyal to their noble overlords. Thank goodness for them.
God bless them.
Hooray for the noble serf, ready to take a bullet for her overlord.
Yes. We show lots of loyalty and courage.
Can I roll to throw her away from whatever?
like a noble,
How,
like a
how hard do I
like a
shove
loyal hound at her master's call. So I mean, that's Imperial propaganda. You know that it's just because you're a good person. So the last shot is the light pins the two of you. We see Booker like, run, get out of here. And you're like, I'm not leaving you. And the two of you look, and you look up, and we get the camera shot from above in the kind of like classic, kind of like the wind blowing your clothes around, this big white light on top of you, and you staring up above at the gunship as we cut to credits for today's episode. So we'll see what happens next time when you get caught by the Loyalty Brigade. It's gonna be great. I'm sure your friends will come save you.
Yeah.
Trust Nomi, right?
Probably not.
We'll
I
take care
trust
of it.
Nomi, but I don't trust Jason.
Whatever,
or
Adam.
Lexi.
You know what? Kill Booker. Go ahead. He's already fucked up. It's back to the ship.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Seriously.
Ooh.
Go ahead. Kill me.
Wow.
I'll just roll a noble. It'll be great. Then I'll be bitchy. I'll be Yancey 2.0. I'll be Yancey 2.0.
You're literally describing like that is church propaganda, right? Like if you're a good little pleb and you sacrifice your life for your noble master, you might get reborn as a noble. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
And you could have land.
It's gonna happen. Yeah.
You
I'm
could
gonna be
own
reborn
land.
into a better cast.
And a vehicle. It would be beautiful. You could get married and have children. It would be fantastic. And then you don't have to live this suffering
You
serf
meant
life.
cast like social, not the cast of the show.
Yes.
I like the double meaning there of like, I'll just get a better show.
Get a better cast.
I'll just get a better like social cast.
I'll make my own show.
I wouldn't talk about you guys that way. I was talking about the more offensive version of cast.
Thank you. That so good.
That's right. Here on RollPlay.
Snapped his fingers.
Here on RollPlay, we use a strict cast system, and you have just been removed from it. Well, since this is going to be Bronze Girl's last show, why don't you start the shoutouts, Bronze? Thanks for coming, everybody. Bronze,
really nice
where can
having
people
you.
find you now that you're not allowed to be part of the show anymore?
I meant social cast with an E. Cast with an E. Hi. Hello. I'm that Bronze Girl. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter, where I successfully upset everybody who plays this game. I promise, JP, I'm as loyal as they come. Just ask the church about any of the plebeian propaganda. Thanks for watching today. You're all wonderful.
Awesome.
Oh,
Thank you,
man.
Bronze.
Just
Apparently, and I can't wait to the post show, but apparently our now least trustworthy party member, Jason Argus. Mark, would you like to have a little shout out here?
Shocked. Hello. What an episode. Wow. That was amazing. You can check me out. I am a dungeon master for a show called High Rollers, which has its own Twitch channel, which is High Rollers D&D. It's also over on the Yogscast Twitch. That's my regular jam. I've also started doing more streams on my personal Twitch channel, which you can come and check out and have a good time with. Thank you to everybody who checked that out. What an episode. I love this show. I love this cast with an E and without an E. And it's the best.
You heard it here, folks. The noble prince loves his cast.
Yeah,
go fucking figure. Cool. Self-sacrificing, grouchy, and apparently like just horny on main. It's Booker Greaves. Max, would you like to shout it out for us?
Hi guys, I'm GassyMexican. I am also a variety caster here on Twitch and also do some YouTube stuff. All my stuff is over here, if I'm getting it right. Yeah, what a crazy episode. God, no complaints on this episode. Well, actually, several complaints on some things, but yeah, no, it was nuts. Every time we get into a gunfight, I always, have echoed in my head, and I was saying it several times in the chat, well, if you get into a fight in the Stars Without Number, you've already screwed up. And then it's just like a fucking firefight that goes off with the, crazy paramilitary dudes coming in. So, yeah, we'll talk about it in the post show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll probably be playing some post-scriptum later on after this show. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll be playing with some other people like Bike and Burke and all those guys. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Thanks.
Excellent. Last but not least, Anne, please, your shout out.
The most trustworthy person in our crew, evidently, which pleases me greatly. Hello, thank you for watching. I'm really glad I didn't die, although I am really excited about my potential next character, which I've already been thinking about for kind of a while, so I'm excited. I'm not excited to die. I really don't want Nomi to die, but I assume that at some point it will probably happen. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed not dying. And yeah, you can see all of my stuff over here. And I'll probably be streaming tonight. I play a lot of Rainbow Six Siege, although I've been trying really hard to think about. I've been trying really hard to play other games, but first I have to think about playing those other games. So I've been trying hard to think about potentially maybe playing other games. So we'll see. But I play a lot of Rainbow Six Siege. And that's it. Thanks.
Excellent. Cool. Thank you. I like your new quote on the overlay. That's
Yeah.
great. That. That was very good. Cool. Well, thanks for coming, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spam the thing in chat. There we go. So go to community.itmeJP.com. You can participate in the Q&A. And if you have questions for me or for the cast, that would be the place to go and do that. I have been your Space Master, Adam Coble. You can find me on Twitter at skinnyghost or on Twitch, Adam Coble. And we're gonna go and record the post show. But before we do, let me hand out some experience points. Let's see here.
We get experience.
So Booker, you tracked down Captain Strand. You did it.
Mm-hmm.
So you get an experience point. Nomi, you found out where Mohammed Erickson is. He did tell you what he knew. It's the grave.
Yeah.
So you also get an experience point. Jason, you kept Yancey from leaving. You successfully diffused that situation.
Leveled up.
Which is cool. So you get an experience point. Jason.
I get nothing. We must starve.
And then, no, you do not. Unfortunately, you were working on dealing with the Imperial
on
Gold.
This one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go full Gollum. We must starve.
All right. So instead of getting an experience point, you flop around sadly in the rain. Cool. All right. So that'll do it for today's episode. Thanks for coming, everybody. This has been episode number 8 of Roleplay Far Verona. As always, if you want to get involved in the faction turn stuff, go and check out our Patreon, patreon.com/roleplay. And speaking of which, we're going to go and record a post-show video, which you can also access in the same way. Let's go check that out. We will be back next time for more Far Verona. Thank you for coming, everybody.